Hello students, welcome back to my biology online class. In my previous lecture, an introduction about what is developmental biology and its whereabouts. In my present lecture, in this lecture, I am going to discuss with you about gametogenesis. Gametogenesis, as the name suggests, generation of new gamete. Genesis means to make, to build something. So gametogenesis means formation of gamete. This gametogenesis, these have two types: spermatogenesis and oogenesis. So what are the basic step of gametogenesis? Prior spermatogenesis, prior oogenesis. The commonly how gamete formation, the steps of gamete formation was started. Now let's discuss. Gametogenesis can be divided into 4 stages. Gametogenesis can be divided into 4 stages. What are these 4 stages? Point number 1, production of primordial germ cell. Primordial germ cell, PGC, production and their migration to gonad. The next step. So the first step of gametogenesis is primordial germ cell production, which is called PGC, and their migration to gonad. The next step, increase in number by mitotic cell division. And third, origin of haploid number of chromosomes by meiosis. And point number 4, development of sperm or ova. So these are 4 stages of gametogenesis. Out of these 4 stages, these 3 stages, the last 3 stages occurs particularly in case of male. These 3 stages occurs in testis, and in case of female, means in case of oogenesis, the last 3 steps occur in female parent body, means in ovary. Okay, the first step entirely is common. This step is common in both case of spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Prior reaching to specific male reproductive organ testis and female reproductive organ ovary, these primordial germ cell production and their migration to gonad. Gonad means it's not specific. Gonad means both. This one is undifferentiated gonad. It is not differentiated into male or female reproductive organ. Not differentiated till now. Not yet differentiated. This one is undifferentiated gonad. So this step is entirely the common gametogenesis step. So in this lecture I will go to discuss with you only this step, primordial germ cell, PGC production and their migration to undifferentiated gonad. Okay. In higher vertebrate, in case of higher vertebrate, we are going to discuss about higher vertebrate, not lower vertebrate. In case of higher vertebrate, what happens? These PGC या primordial germ cells lie either in the yolk sac. These lie either in the yolk sac or in endoderm, and this endoderm is closely associated with this yolk sac. They are large, they are transparent. PGCs are large, transparent, alkaline phosphatage rich and stored glycogen containing cells, and these cells, they are regarded as presumptive gamete. Watch it very carefully. PGCs are large, transparent, alkaline phosphatage rich and rich in stored glycogen containing cells, and they are regarded as presumptive gametes. Okay, a common questions can be generated in your mind, that why these primordial germ cell gametes develop in a separate place and then they migrate to gonad, and which path follow. But it's not an easy cake to generate somewhere, then making its own pathway and migrate to a separate destination. This is not an easy cake. So how it has been ascertained that in case of bird, they are carried to the gonad by blood. In case of bird, this PGC carried to gonad through blood. In case of bird. Okay, and in case of mammals, they reach the gonad by amoeboid movement through dorsal mesentery. So, in case of mammals, PGC migrate to gonad by amoeboid movement through dorsal mesentery. However, three opinions are here after reaching gonad. What will be the fate of these PGCs? There are three types of opinion. One opinion is after reaching gonad, real germ cell reach the gonad through blood and then disintegrate. One opinion. Another opinion is what? Primordial germ cells are motile. Motile means it can move. Motile endodermal cells and have no role in reproduction. And the third opinion about this PGC, the primordial germ cells, those migrate to gonad, form the principal source of gamete formation. And scientist Balinsky and Carlson supported the last view that all primordial germs, not all primordial germ cells migrate to gonad. Those primordial germ cells who can migrate to gonad, they can form the principal source of gamete formation. This is primordial germ cell production and their migration to undifferentiated gonad. Now let's concentrate about formation of undifferentiated gonad. This gonad is not differentiated yet into particular, is it male gonad or female gonad. Look, formation of indifferent gonad. In case of vertebrate, before the differentiation of gonad, mesodermal cell concentrated to form a ridge, and this mesodermal ridge is known as germinal ridge. The primordial germ cells migrate from yolk sac to this ridge and are impregnated in it. Due to increase of mesodermal cells, germinal ridge lying near the xylem become convex and its anterior end is filled up with mesenchyme. This mesenchyme is replaced by sex cord of primitive germinal ridge. The epithelium of germinal ridge forms the cortex region and sex cord form the medulla of gonad. This gonad with cortex and medulla cannot be differentiated into male or female gonad. So it is now known as undifferentiated indifferentiated gonad, neutral gonad. In later stage of development, this neutral gonad is differentiated either into testis or in ovary, and this case is under influence of some particular hormone. So it's all about gametogenesis. The next class will be about spermatogenesis, formation of sperm. So stay connected.